All right, guys. The next story, of course they're gonna blame Russia, right? Of course, it says Azerbaijan. If I'm saying it wrong, I apologize. I'm kind of slow in the head. Says plane hit by external interference over Russia before crash. So basically, before I read it, it says they basically I'm gonna play this video. It's 27 seconds. Let me see. Hope y'all can see that. I don't know. I think they dragging people out of the yeah, they're getting people out of the wreckage, man. Holy shit, look at that. Wow, man, that's crazy, bro. Them folks survived that plane crash. And then if you seen the plane crash on I seen it on Instagram. That damn thing hit. Yeah, look at the part. Yeah, the back part, front part of it. So the people in the back survived. I'm pretty sure the pilots and stuff did. So unfortunate. And so Azerbaijan's transport minister said that the Azerbaijan Beijing airline plane that crashed on December the 25th was subject to external interference and damage inside out as it tried to land in Russia's southern republic of Chechnya. All the survivors, without exception, stated they were heard 3 blast sounds when the aircraft was above Grozny, says Rashad Nevyev. The plane is thought to have come under fire from Russian air defense systems before being diverted across the Caspian Sea into Kazakhstan, where it crashed with the loss of 38 lives. The Kremlin has refused to comment, but the head of Russia's civil aviation agency said the situation in Grozny was very complicated at the time, and a closed skies protocol had been put in place. Well, if you think the pilots would know that some of the airspace is shut down, then why in the fuck would they? My thing is, why the fuck would why are you flying the closed airspace? Like it's closed for a reason. Oh man, like yeah, this sound kind of suspect here. I don't know. Let me see. It says Ukrainian combat drones were launching terrorist attacks on civilian infrastructure in the cities of Grozny and Vladigorsk. Oh, I'm saying it wrong. Said Dmitry Yadrov, head of Rosa Viesta, in a video statement posted on Russia TASS news agency. Because of this, carpet plan was introduced in the area of Grozny Airport, providing the immediate departure of all aircraft from the specified area, he said. In addition, there was a dense fog in the area of the Grozny Airport. Later on Friday, White House spokesperson John Kirby told reporters that the U.S. has seen early indication that the plane may have been downed by Russian air defense, but declined a further comment. Washington Post reported Kirby had said in the indications the U.S. has seen went beyond the widely circulated photos of the damaged plane. Ukrainian presidential spokesperson Andriy Yermak said that Russia must be held responsible. Oh, of course they're gonna say Russia must be held responsible. Azerbaijan Airlines said on Friday that the preliminary inquiry had both blamed physical and technical external interference without going into details. However, aviation experts and others in the Azerbaijan believe that the plane's GPS system was affected by electronic jamming, and it was then damaged by shrapnel from Russian air defense blasts. The transport minister said investigators will now examine what kind of weapon, or rather what kind of rocket was used. My thing is this, again, like, I know I'm kind of repeating myself because, I gotta, oh god, yeah, I'm kind of weird, but usually when you in unauthorized airspace, they usually give you a warning, like, hey, you better get out of here quickly before we shoot this plane down. Like, I don't think Russia would just randomly, like, I'm not saying Russia isn't perfect. No country is perfect. I think Russia gets. Yeah, it's a lot of questions need to be answered. The government in Baku has far provided directly accusing Russia possibly to avoid antagonizing President Vladimir Putin. However, pro-government MP Rasim Mazarbivak was clear. The plane was shot down over Russian territory in the skies above Grozny, denying this is impossible. He told AFP news agency the plane had been damaged and the pilot had asked to make an emergency landing in Grozny instead of being directed to nearby airports. He said it was sent far away across Caspian Sea without GPS. That's interesting. Flight attendant Zafkir um, Asadov described the moments when the plane was hit by some kind of external strike over Chechnya. The impact of it caused panic inside. We try to calm down. We try to calm them down, get them seated. At the moment, there was another strike. It was injured. Veteran pilot, say that name. My God, man. Told the media that shrapnel had damaged the hydraulics that controlled the plane. The missile itself did not hit the plane. It was shrapnel from the missile that struck. The missile exploded about 10 meters, 30 feet away from before reaching the plane. So it was something that hit the plane. Okay. The pilots of the Embraer 190 plane was credited with saving 29 of those on board by managing to land part of the plane despite themselves being killed in the crash. Yeah. Of course, I knew they got killed. The Kremlin has refused to comment on the increasing number of reports that make the Azerbaijan airline plane was hit by Russian air defense. An investigation into this aviation incident is underway, and until the conclusions are made as a result of the investigation, we do not consider ourselves entitled to give any assessments, said spokesperson Dmitry Peskov. Azerbaijan is looking for a Russian apology or at least an acknowledgement that the plane was hit by its air defenses in Grozny, according to figures close to the government of Baku. 4 years ago, Baku apologized and offered compensation when the Russian air defense Air Force Mi-24 helicopter was shot down at the end of the 2020 war in Nagorno-Karabakh. So yeah, y'all. That's it. They just telling you about the background of this shit. Yeah, man. It's crazy, man. It's crazy. So they saying Russia. So basically, the plane apparently, I'm speculating. This is not fact. Was in I guess unauthorized Russian airspace, and I guess Russia shot it twice, and then they tried to land the plane, make an emergency landing, but it didn't make it. I think it was short of the runway, I think, and it crashed. Y'all know what happened. So yeah, I'll keep y'all updated when we get more information about it, man. It's wow. I mean, and then they said he didn't have no GPS, but like that's what air traffic control for. Like you got radar, you got stuff on the plane, so it's just a lot of stuff that need to be answered. Like you know how the media is, like kind of like anti-Russia, so they're gonna want to blame Russia, much as they possibly can. So, all right, guys.